Broken Foot here. I've just been challenged to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge by my good buddy Give and Take in his video. And I think that it would not be in my nature to do a video about something without thoroughly explaining to you what it is. I'm sure a lot of you already understand, maybe you know the history of what an ALS Ice Bucket Challenge video is, but I'm going to explain it for those of you who don't. Basically, out of nowhere, a viral trend started where people will dump a bucket of ice water on their head and then challenge 3 other people that they must either themselves also dump a bucket of ice water on their head or donate to ALS charity within 24 hours. ALS Association, ALSA. The original concept is you only dump a bucket of ice water on your head if you don't donate because you're trying to spread awareness. Sort of like what I just did with my anime video, where I said if you can't afford anime, like you can't afford to pay for it, then spread this video around so you can help other people find the information. Basically the same concept. If you can't afford to donate, spread the video around, or if you don't want to donate. What is ALS and the foundation? ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease. Gehrig's disease. It's very deadly, degenerative disease that kills people within like a couple of years, so you don't have much of a lifespan if you come down with ALS. The ALS Foundation is well accredited by watchdog organizations who watch over charities. They put a lot of money into programming and education for the disease, which is apparently considered the best place to put your money for a charity organization. They were building a bunch of new ALS clinics around last year, and they had said that it was a leap of faith to build those clinics before, but now that they have like all this money from the Ice Bucket Challenge, which has raised them crazy amounts of money, they've made twice as much in the last month than they did in the entirety of last year, which is about $40 million is what they've made so far in the last month from the Ice Bucket Challenge. So it's been incredibly helpful. So their organization has been saying that like they can't possibly spend all that money in short order, but they do intend to use all of it to further their goals as a company. They intend to use as much of it for research as possible, and you know, they've been saying that like this is a disease that's urgent to fight because they have never been able to reduce the death rate, or rather the death fastness, the death speed of catching this disease. So it's important that they can get more research done on it and get it cured or whatever. Long story short, it sounds like a good charity. The Ice Bucket Challenge sounds like a good way to spread the charity. It seems to be doing its job, and I got challenged, so I'm participating. Now, I already donated $35. Here's a video clip of me donating. So technically, I shouldn't pour a bucket of ice water on my head. Now, over time, as this meme evolved, more and more people were doing both. They're dumping the ice water and donating anyways, because it's the ice water bucket makes it so you get viral spread. It makes it so you feel like you're participating, even though donating is obviously the better option, like morally. Like, I think this sort of divide happened when Obama got challenged and he donated. He didn't dump a bucket of ice water instead. He was like, oh, obviously the better choice. And people were like, oh, but it's lame because he didn't dump the ice water. It's like, well, the point was to raise money for the charity. So then people started feeling like, alright, well, we'll do both, you know, especially like big YouTubers who don't want to look like the asshole who didn't donate, but also don't want to look like the asshole who didn't participate. So, in any case, I'm a stickler for doing things right, so I'm not going to dump a bucket of ice water on my head, but I am going to take an ice bucket challenge of my own. So, enjoy my ice bucket challenge. Alright, I got my ice bucket, and the challenge is it should be empty before the night's over, but I'm not going to eat it all myself. That's crazy! No!
Fuck, Mike.
We're in the land of obnoxious cricket noises. At this point, I'm sick of eating ice cream. I'm just going to mix it with my grade A vitamin D whole milk, which I gotta drink because I have a vitamin D deficiency. That's why I broke my foot.
Alright, so I failed to finish the ice bucket challenge because eating a whole bucket of ice cream is really hard. I got brain freeze and a stomach ache from eating ice cream. I tried to get everyone else to eat it, but one of my friends is lactose intolerant. One's diabetic. No one could finish it. Next time I'll just dump a bucket of ice on my head instead of trying to be clever. That's the end.